This is a review of the ACER Nitro XV272U Pbmiiprzx. This monitor is advertised as a 27-inch QHD FreeSync 144Hz calibrated IPS display with a delta E of less than 2. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. So let's go over it. Alright, so first off in the box, you get the monitor, you get the stand, you get a USB Type-B cable to connect to the USB hub that's built into the monitor. Along with that, you also get an HDMI 2.0 cable and a power cable, of course, to power your monitor. For connections, we have two HDMI 2.0 ports, a DisplayPort 1.4, an aux jack, two USB 3.2 ports, as well as two more USB 3.2 ports on the left side of the monitor. On the back of the monitor, we have an ACER logo with a nice brushed plastic finish, and then we have the power button as well as 3 navigation buttons and a joystick which doubles as a 4th navigation button when pressed down. The monitor itself has a matte coating that does a good job of reducing glare in bright environments. As far as the stand goes, it's pretty sturdy. There's not much wobble in the lowest position, and in the highest position there's a little bit more, but it's still pretty good. As far as ergonomics go, this monitor is exceptional. It has height adjust, it pivots both ways, and tilts downward 5 degrees and upwards 20 degrees to allow for adjustments to any type of setup. Turning on the monitor, you're greeted by that beautiful calibrated IPS display. In the box there's actually a factory calibration document for this monitor, and while I don't have calibration tools to verify the claims, I'm not really too worried. Coming from a TN panel, this display looks amazing. On their website, Acer claims that this display has a 1001 contrast ratio, 1 millisecond response time with visual motion blur reduction or backlight strobing. Without backlight strobing, it's a 4 millisecond response time. The viewing angles are 178 degrees horizontally and vertically. It has a peak brightness of 400 nits and is HDR 400 certified. Here's a little side-by-side comparison. HDR is on the right and then the normal is on the left. The HDR does look a bit more contrasty, and it is a bit brighter, if you're into that. It even has some speakers. Yeah, not really that great, but they're usable. Here I have some ghosting testing. Overall, this monitor is fantastic when it comes to motion blur and gaming at 144Hz. On the very left is overdrive set to normal with backlight strobing off, and that's what you normally would be looking at with this monitor straight out of the box. The second, third, and fourth picture is with backlight strobing set to normal, and then overdrive is set to off, normal, and extreme respectively, going second to fourth. Notice the inverse ghosting on the fourth picture, and on the fifth image it's backlight strobing set to extreme. However, it's a lot darker than the other backlight strobing just set to normal, so I would recommend normal backlight strobing and normal overdrive. Also, just a disclaimer, some people get discomfort from using this backlight strobing technique because it's literally turning on and off the backlight at 144 times per second. So, depending on your sensitivity to that kind of thing, you may or may not want to play with backlight strobing. Anyways, that's my review. I didn't even really touch on the fact that it's a 2K monitor as well. I kind of assumed that that was self-explanatory. But yeah, this is a 2K 144Hz monitor that's an IPS. It's great. You should get it. It's like $250 on Amazon right now. It usually hovers around $300. I think it was a steal. Great monitor. Yeah. Thanks for watching.